Have you ever wondered why, no matter what you've tried for joint pain, you still wake up stiff and sore every morning? If you're experiencing this and you just happen to be experiencing menopause as well, you're not alone. Research shows nearly 8 in 10 women face joint pain during this transition. It's not just aging. Menopause creates a perfect storm. Estrogen drops, stripping your joints of natural protection. Stress hormones trigger inflammation, and poor sleep prevents repair. That's why pills, generic exercises, and random supplements, they seldom work. Left unaddressed, this cycle leaves you feeling stiff, exhausted, and disconnected from the life you love, sometimes even from the ones you love. But here's the good news. Your joints can be restored. We call it the Triple Harmony Method, a simple science-backed system that rebalances the 3 systems menopause throws out of sync. Hormones, inflammation, and stress. Think of it like tuning an orchestra. When all 3 are in harmony, your body can repair and protect your joints naturally. The method takes just 20 minutes a day and is designed specifically for women living out their life during menopause. Studies show this approach can reduce joint pain by up to 73% in just 90 days. 73%, with many women noticing less stiffness in as little as 3 weeks. Now, I'll be honest, I just do therapy. But I was amazed at how my wife Milena refused to accept that constant pain was just a part of menopause. At 49, she was already having trouble gardening or playing with her niece. The doctors, they would only offer her pain pills. She also didn't want to accept all the horrors my mother-in-law went through. First, she started off as normal hip pain, and then it progressed to chronic pain. Soon she needed to have a cane to help her out, and then she started falling over at the beach. Walking became painful, and dancing, which she used to love to do so much, was pretty much out of the question. And she was eventually convinced to have hip replacement surgery, where the orthopedic surgeon really messed up and accidentally transected a nerve to where she actually now requires the use of a walker because of the permanent loss of function in her foot. So Milena and I, we turned to research, started online, but we turned to research from Harvard, Johns Hopkins, and Mayo Clinic, and discovered what truly works, combining movement, anti-inflammatory nutrition, and stress relief. We tested it ourselves. Well, she did, but within weeks, my wife was moving without pain. And soon my sister-in-law, our neighbor, and dozens of other women tried it. And of course, the positive results, they spread. That's why she, because I think she deserves all the credit, created the Menopause Mobility Freedom Formula. This is a complete program built on the Triple Harmony Method. And what you get when you start, it's a 6-phase system with step-by-step guidance. Gentle joint restoration exercises designed specifically for women at a menopausal stage. Anti-inflammatory meal plans, which work with transitioning hormones. You also get daily stress calming practices to quiet pain signals. Quick reference cheat sheets and trackers. And you also get access to a private community for support known as LHN. In less than 30 minutes a day, you'll finally have a routine that works with your body and not against it. Now, hiring specialists, other therapists, and nutritionists separately could cost over $8,000, but for a limited time, you can get the entire Menopause Mobility Freedom Formula for just $97. Plus, you'll also receive $180 worth of free bonuses. The Morning Mobility Magic video series for instant stiffness relief, the Emergency Joint Relief Toolkit for flare-ups, the Anti-Inflammation Recipe Collection, and the Confidence Comeback Journal. Try the program risk-free for 90 days. If your pain and stiffness doesn't improve, you get a full refund. No questions asked, no hoops to jump through, but you don't want to wait. Enrollment is limited to 200 women at a time, and the $97 launch price expires in 72 hours. After that, it's going to go up to $150. And spots are filling fast right now, and fewer than 50 remain. You don't have to accept joint pain as your new normal, like my mother-in-law sadly had to. Imagine waking up pain-free, hiking with your kids who've probably grown up so fast. What are they, in their teens, 20s, 30s? Or playing with your grandkids or your future grandkids? What about gardening or simply going for a walk without having to do that, ow. I've seen it before, and you know it. This is your chance to reclaim your energy, your confidence, and movement freedom during this time in your life. So click the link below to join the Mobility Freedom Formula today and take the first step. Take that first step now to return to the vibrant, active life you deserve.